And from Bihar, we are going to take you across to Karnataka, where we've seen a massive war of words erupting over an Urdu advertisement which has been put out by the Congress government there, because the BJP is alleging that this is appeasement politics. Let's get you a bit of a detail over it. The Karnataka government has put out an Urdu ad, this in an Urdu newspaper. The Urdu ad, however, has triggered the charge of appeasement from those in the opposition. In fact, the government has said that this is just an inclusive outreach, and there are similar ads in other languages as well which have been put out other than Urdu. These are other regional languages that Karnataka government has put out these ads in. However, the charge of appeasement continues from the BJP. They are saying that this is appeasement politics by a party which is known for vote bank politics. Listen in to the kind of war of words that we've seen erupting over it.
We want to ask the Congress party and Dinesh Gundu Rao a question. Has Urdu become an official language in Karnataka? As per we understand, there is only one official language, which is Kannada. When they are printing anything which is related to the health department, they are printing it in 3 languages. That is Kannada, English and Urdu. They don't recognize any other languages, including Tulu, including Konkani, including Hindi. But the love for Urdu by Siddaramaiah government, by Dinesh Gundu Rao, is so much that they want to promote Urdu as their language.
See, advertisement ಕೊಡುವಾಗ ಉರ್ದು ಪತ್ರಿಕೆಗಳಿಗೂ ಕೊಡಬೇಕಲ್ವಾ?
ಅಲ್ಲ, ಆಹ್ವಾನ ಪತ್ರಿಕೆಯಲ್ಲಿ
ಇಲ್ಲ.
ಅಲ್ಲ, ಆಹ್ವಾನ ಪತ್ರಿಕೆ ಇರೋದು ಸಾಕಷ್ಟು ಕನ್ನಡ ಪರ ಸಂಘಟನೆಗಳು ವಿರೋಧ ವ್ಯಕ್ತಪಡಿಸ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಸರ್. ಕನ್ನಡ ಯಾವುದೋ ಒಂದು ಸಮುದಾಯನ ಓಲೈಸ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿಕ್ಕೆ
ಬಿಜೆಪಿ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಅವ್ರ ಅಧಿಕಾರದಲ್ಲಿ ಇದ್ದಾಗ ಏನು ಮಾಡಲ್ಲ, ವಿರೋಧ ಪಕ್ಷದಲ್ಲಿ ಇದ್ದಾಗ ಪ್ರತಿಭಟನೆ ಮಾಡೋದೇ ಒಂದು ಚಾಳಿ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಬಿಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಈಗ ನಿನ್ನೆ ಧಾರವಾಡದಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗಿದೆ, ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳು ಯಾಕೆ ಇವ್ರು ಬಿಟ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಬೇರೆ ಕಡೆ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು ಸಭೆನ? ಯಾಕೆ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರಿ? ಆಯಿತು, ದೇವರಾಜ್ ಅಲ್ಲ, ಇವರು ನರೇಂದ್ರ ಮೋದಿ ಅವರು 2 ಕೋಟಿ ಉದ್ಯೋಗ ಕೊಡ್ತೀವಿ ಅನ್ನೋದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಯಿತು? ವರ್ಷಕ್ಕೆ 2 ಕೋಟಿ ಉದ್ಯೋಗ ಕೊಡ್ತೀವಿ ಅಂತಂದ್ರಲ್ಲ. 10 ವರ್ಷದಲ್ಲಿ 11 ವರ್ಷ ಆಯಿತು ಇವರು ಬಂದು. ಎಷ್ಟು ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಗಿತ್ತು, ಎಷ್ಟು ಉದ್ಯೋಗ ಕೊಡಬೇಕಾಗಿತ್ತು? ಆಯಿತು, ಇವರು ಬಿಜೆಪಿ ಅವರು ಅಧಿಕಾರದಲ್ಲಿದ್ದರು 4 ವರ್ಷ, ಎಷ್ಟು ಉದ್ಯೋಗ ಕೊಟ್ಟರು? ವಾಟ್ ಮಾರಲ್ ರೈಟ್ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ? ಯಾವ ರೈಟ್ ಇದೆ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ?
Well, there you have it. The Chief Minister coming out and saying, what moral right does the BJP have to question the government? Let me go across to Neha Hebbale, who's joining us with this fierce political war of words. Neha, first, the facts. How many such ads have been put out? Because the Chief Minister has claimed that it's not just about Urdu. We are reaching out to everyone of different languages and linguistic backgrounds as well.
Well, yes, Meghna, let's put out the facts of the case here. First of all, in fact, this here was an advertisement that the Karnataka government has put out in various newspapers of different languages now. And this was not a government invitation, as was being claimed earlier by, in fact, a few. Now, what we also know is that the advertisement, in fact, has been put out in language newspapers of English, Hindi, Kannada, as well as Urdu. Now, where, of course, does the controversy really stem from here? While the BJP on its part has raised questions about what relevance Urdu newspapers have or why the ad is being printed in Urdu newspapers, the Karnataka government has hit back very strongly. The health minister, the chief minister, in fact, have now claimed whether advertisements in Urdu newspapers were not put out at all during the BJP government's tenure. In fact, the health minister, Dinesh Gundu Rao, has also put out a social media post tagging several earlier, advertisements that were put out during the tenure of the BJP and the JDS as well, when Basavaraj Bommai and, both H.D. Kumaraswamy, of course, were the chief ministers under their tenure. How many advertisements were put out in Urdu? Of course, one contention here, or the bone of contention that one may call it, of course, could be why advertisements were not put out in other languages, like in Tamil newspapers or Telugu newspapers. or Marathi newspapers, or of course like the rest. This is a question that the opposition now of course has been raising. One thing that's quite certain is that it's a complete, full-blown, all-out war of words here between the government and the opposition.
Well, Neha, keep tracking the war of words over this. This is going to be one of our top focus stories here on Times Now. But for the time being, let's move on in the bulletin. Another interesting story which is coming in. It is a video which has gone viral. It shows a group of 9 to 10 Malegaon residents who are offering namaz inside the electricity department of the Malegaon Municipal Corporation. This happened on Monday. However, now that the videos have been going viral, it sparked off a massive controversy with